Now we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of what Indians are all about.
I still say we Indian people are believers in the truth. This is the way of life that was given to your people. You're born an Indian, you're going to die an Indian. Indianness is a good life. You're facing an Indian this afternoon.
It is the most wonderful time of year downtown Altmalgee at the Council House as we get ready for the tree lighting. Welcome to the Christmas edition of Native News Today. I'm your host, Jason Salzman. Lots going on as the Christmas season is kicked off here in Altmalgee. We're so excited. Lots of people out. There's going to be tribal dignitaries. There's going to be city officials from Altmalgee, also Main Street officials from downtown Altmalgee as well, as this ties in with the community, Altmalgee Rising, lots of people working together. We even have the Altmalgee High School band out here. They're going to be playing Christmas tunes for us all night. Very excited about that. Also, we will be having Creek hymns. We're going to have Creek singers out here doing Christmas tunes, Creek hymns. All of that will be going on all night. We had to be out here for this Christmas special. We'll talk with Principal Chief George Tiger. We'll talk with Justin Giles, the head of the Muscogee Creek Nation Cultural Center and Archives Department. They have a big piece of putting this all together because they are obviously the caretakers of this council house and this square here in downtown. So as you can see behind me, the big tree will be lit up at 6 o'clock, and that's going to be happening a little bit later on. So we're going to get some comments from different people as we get ready to light the tree. You know, as I said earlier, this could not happen without several people working together. City of Altmalgee, Muscogee Creek Nation Cultural Center and Archives, Tourism and Recreation, the Muscogee Creek Nation Public Relations Department actually filming a Christmas commercial out here at the tree lighting ceremony too. So lots of people out. There's cookies, hot chocolate, coffee, just a really festive atmosphere out here. It's not too cold just yet, but it could get that way as the temperature drops with the sun and it gets a little bit darker. So we're very, very excited to be bringing you this Christmas edition episode of Native News Today. Everybody at home, we hope that you're snuggled around a warm place, maybe a fire in your house as you're watching Native News Today this weekend. And we want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Please stay tuned with us throughout this next 30 minutes. It's going to be really great. Lots of holiday cheer being spread here on the show. So we'll take our first break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on the Christmas edition of Native News Today.
From the great Muscogee Creek Nation and our family to your family, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Pumunakadat nak aja gidomen, ajai jahaniat, omen ibuhuakidos.
Danielsin ogitskish, bonshongi benoat, bomio, boshomizatlish.
Momesh, Harishungigo imongin, Hobidagi ani omaga, Bomaha hoye imongin oma bonshomegigosh. For more information about Muscogee language preservation, please call us at 918-732-7724.
We believe if you teach a man to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime. We believe that transitioning convicted citizens back into our communities enhances public safety. We believe that every citizen, even ex-prisoners, are important and are capable of change. We believe in reclaiming our citizens and investing them back into a culture that embraces healing and restoration.
We believe
In reintegration.
It's more than just an associate degree. It's a life-changing experience.
You'll see a lot of cultural features here on the campus. You'll see a symbol of the mound, which goes back to the history of Muscogee people as being in that Mississippian time period, that mound building society. That really welcomes our students whenever they first get here.
The college in itself is beyond the building, is the people.
They're passionate, very passionate about what they teach, and it shows whenever they're teaching.
The instructors and the administration, they really believe in their students here.
After a couple classes, I began to notice that it kind of felt as if I were returning back to something that had been lost for like a long time. As I learned more about the history of my people, to discover that there were very many great people that did a lot of good things for their people, for their nations, and that those people were American Indian and Native American, it kind of brings out a sense of pride that was not really there before.
There is a future for our people.
Jahojef kat Paul Fixakodos. Ich kann agat tekobache mikusap kajogon man amikusap kajokodos. I'm able to preach in English and Muscogee, our language too, so there's not many that does that today. When I was growing up, that's all we had, Muscogee language, and that's all they preach. I could talk my language when I was small. When I grew up, I could understand what they were saying. We don't want to lose that, language, especially our songs, our native songs and the Muscogee hymns. We want to keep them.
And welcome back to the Christmas edition of Native News Today. Hey, look who I found, royalty out here. We've got Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Miss Shannon Barnett, and I am, to my right here is Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Miss Madeline Gouge. Ladies, thank you so much for being with us tonight. And Shannon, I'll ask you first, it's been a half a year now that you've been Miss Muscogee Creek Nation. We're at the Christmas season. What's it been like so far?
It's been very fun. It's been very busy, but I like it. Yeah. All the opportunities we have to travel and meet everyone.
Absolutely. What about for you, Madeline? Has it been what you thought it would be?
It was a little bit more than I thought it would be, but there's no problem with that. I love it, and it's just very honoring and humbling to get this position and to be held at a high standard, and I like to reach those high standards for everyone else.
Well, I got to say, you ladies, it's only been a half a year, but you've been doing a fantastic job. I've seen you at the different places, representing us in a great way. Specifically, though, we're here tonight for Christmas. I know you guys are excited about the tree being lit up and lots of festivities going on out here. But Shannon, what's one of your favorite things about the Christmas season?
I like getting to hear all the Christmas carols in Muscogee. That's really special.
And they're going to be doing that out here tonight. We're going to have Creek singers. What about you, Madeline? What is it about Christmas that you love so much?
What I love about Christmas is that how everyone comes together at this time and how they just share the love with each other and get to spend time and share laughter and memories.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that too. I also love the hymns. I can't wait for those. I got to say, one of my favorite things is the hot chocolate and cookies. Obviously, I love the cookies. But for you, Shannon, also, what's the number one list? I mean, what's at the top of the list this year for you for Christmas? What do you want to get?
I'm wanting a MacBook for school because I need a new laptop.
Are you listening to this, higher ed? She's wanting a new MacBook for school. I'm so glad you didn't say world peace. I'm so glad she didn't say that. What about you, Madeline? What do you want the most this year?
What I want the most this year, I'm hoping that my parents will let me adopt a baby cat.
All right, great. Well, ladies, thank you all so much for being with us for just a few minutes here, and we're going to let you get back over and enjoy all the festivities with everyone else. But I'll say it again, doing a wonderful job representing us this year, and hopefully you and your families have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mado.
Right.
Thank you, Mado.
All right, guys. And we're rolling right along here in our coverage of the Christmas edition of Native News Today. I'm now joined by Mr. Justin Giles. He is the director of our Muscogee Creek Nation Cultural Center and Archives Department. And in that position, Justin, all things Council House. And how can we have a tree lighting here on the Council House Square without talking to you tonight? You got to be just pleased as punch to see this kind of festive atmosphere out here tonight.
Indeed, this is a great way to open up the holidays and the Christmas season and everything else, and bringing everybody here to the heart of downtown Okmulgee, again, the capital of the Muscogee Creek Nation, with the Council House behind us, and really welcoming not only Creek citizens, but citizens of Okmulgee and everyone here to, again, welcome in Santa as he gets ready and, get ready for the Christmas season here.
I know a lot of people have been excited about this event, not just with us here at Muscogee Creek Nation, but the city of Okmulgee as well. There's such and we talk about it every time, but it'll never get old to me because there is such a drive to get Okmulgee Rising, things like that happening here downtown, pulling in the community with all of the partnerships and everyone working together. And this is just another example.
Indeed. It seems like been on a very good roll here in the past year with really bringing community together. And it's fun to do. I mean, these events aren't the most difficult thing to do, because when people are wanting to come downtown and wanting to hear hear music, eat food, and enjoy themselves. Well, there you go. Exactly.
It's calling my name.
Exactly. Get the humbug sound for sure. But it's very, very easy to do, and all we're really wanting to do is provide something for people to come out and enjoy themselves. And what better way, again, during the holidays or the Christmas season? I would love to do it every day where we do something, and we're going to get to that point for sure. So again, it's a great way to recognize the beginnings and the roots of Muscogee, the nation here in Indian Territory in Oklahoma, but of course the roots of Okmulgee, the city itself.
You bet. And you guys in your department, when you do things like this, there's a need to start making some contacts, asking who wants to be a part of it. I'm sure this was something that people even came to you maybe and said, we want to be a part of this. And this is probably one of your easier ones, but I look at it and I think we got so many things going on here tonight. We've got the hymn singers and the chief is out here and a lot of dignitaries, and we're lighting the tree. I mean, you guys put a lot of stuff together.
Definitely. We also have the Muscogee High School Band out here joining us. So again, representative of the community. The mayor is going to be here as well. So, it's just giving a place and a spot for people to come together. I can't say that enough. And it's fun to do. And again, all in light of this building right here, again, the heartbeat of downtown. Here it is right now. People coming together, their hearts coming together here, and we're living. We're living together here.
Absolutely. I had an idea. We could have fired the canoe tonight and roasted chestnuts over it. That would have been pretty cool, right?
Well, hey, again, all things possible when everything's done with optimism and friendships, for sure.
Well, you got MC duties and a lot of things to get to tonight. Don't want to take up too much of your time. You got to get things kicked off here in a moment. But thank you so much, Justin, for being with us for just a second.
Mado, appreciate y'all coming down here again. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
You got it. Well, hey, let's take a minute and listen to some Muscogee Creek hymns being sung by the singers out here tonight.
Hallelujah, Yahikadis, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Yahikadis, Mikosa balgid may manam hogis Hallelujah Mikosa balgid may manam hogis Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Yahikatis, Hallelujah, may manam bogis, Hallelujah, akasamagid may manam bogis, Hallelujah, Yahikatis, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Yahikatis,
Where this council house sits is a very sacred place among our Muscogee Creek people. I always shared a story about when our elders and our old ones were upstairs taking care of Muscogee business. Even though the tribe didn't have very much money, our government still existed at that time. And I was down here running around and never knowing that at some point in time in my life that I would be serving as principal chief of this great Muscogee Creek Nation. The other thing is, as Muscogee people, in some way, because of our relationship with the city of Okmulgee, we kind of got an early Christmas present a couple of weeks ago. Having grown up in Okmulgee, I never really did say or think, and I don't say this disrespectfully, that I would see the streets of the city of Okmulgee having the Muscogee name underneath the streets. And that's a wonderful thing. I appreciate the opportunity to be with you. I see many friends, colleagues, and as we look to the future, I do know this. I know that even at the darkest times in the history of the Muscogee Creek Nation, even during those times that this community may have struggled a little bit, this community and this Muscogee Creek Nation have bright futures. And I ask our citizens, whether you're a member of this community or a member of the Muscogee Creek Nation, As our Yuchi tribal members say, let's all look forward positive. Don't look back. Let's all look forward positive. May God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Continue with our coverage here, Christmas edition of Native News Today, and I had to talk with Principal Chief George Tiger here with me now. Chief, I know that throughout the year we do lots of things, but the Christmas season, very important in our culture, Muscogee people. You got to be pleased to see not only an event like this, but working together with the city as well, seeing the band out. It's just a really festive night.
Especially here on the square in downtown Okmulgee, where our council house is located. It just adds a special meaning. I kind of think back to the old ways, if you will, old times whenever our traditional Indian churches had, great events in terms of Christmas and recognizing the reason for the season, so to speak. And to be able to come here in downtown Okmulgee, and as you say, we're all in partnerships and believe in some of the things that we do to progress not only our community, but the Muscogee Creek communities as well.
And that's one of the things that we've really, under your administration, especially here in the last 4 years, is looking at ways to strengthen those partnerships, but making this place here, downtown, really tie it all in. And Justin and his crew with the Cultural Center and Archives have really done a good job of making these events square. It's been the square where we've always met. So it's a really nice thing there.
It is a nice thing, and you pretty much hit it on the head. Seems like many of these interviews that we've done is basically going back to the belief is that we share communities when I share our resources, because in the end it's all about the communities that we share.
Yeah, and certainly a time of reflection here tonight. Lots of great things going to be happening, Chief. I know you probably have to do the regular duties on the microphone. You're certainly comfortable with that, though, so we'll let you get to that. Thank you so much here for being with us tonight and coming on the show.
Well, Merry Christmas to everyone.
Well, tonight is such a special night, not only because of the festive atmosphere we have and being here on the square and just really the Christmas season getting kicked off, but I think it's extra special because of everyone working together to put these things on. We've seen so many occasions here recently of that happening between Muscogee Creek Nation and the city of Okmulgee. With that being said, I'm now joined by the mayor of the city of Okmulgee, Mr. Stephen Baldridge. Mayor Baldridge, I know that when we've talked before, you're very excited about not only the ongoing partnerships, but really at this time of year, it's very neat to see something like this come together here in downtown.
Yes, it is, because it's a blending of our cultures and, just celebrating the holidays and Christmas. And this is the heart of our city. And so it's such an occasion to come out as a community and to celebrate and to have a lighting festival. And we're going to have the Parade of Lights this weekend. And so this is just kicking off the holidays for us for Christmas.
Yeah, we're so excited to be out as well and to be a part of it. We talk about all things Christmas and really how it kind of, no pun intended, but puts a bow on the year. We've seen a lot of great things from not only the city of Okmulgee this year, but Muscogee Creek Nation. It just seems like we're on the precipice of greater things.
Yes, we are. We're working really hard as the nation and the city of Okmulgee to move our community forward and to progress, and that improves our quality of life here in Okmulgee and in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's neat to see not only you, I knew you would be here, but also the Okmulgee High School Band, all the Main Street folks as well, yeah. Chief Tiger, all of our dignitaries that are joining in this special occasion, and not only that, but the Creek hymn singers as well. So it's a little bit of everything. I know that you've probably been in on some of the planning, but I know that to come out here and see it all come together, it's got to be very pleasing.
It is. It just shows how much we really care about Okmulgee, and I don't want to downplay the efforts that everyone put in. I had little to do with it, and it's just great because it just brings our community together.
Yeah, don't downplay. You've got plenty on your plate. That's fine. You got lots of things to do running this city. Doing a great job. Recently, the road signs here in downtown with the Creek and English on the road signs. Just one example, but great things happening. Culture being portrayed. Lots of things beautifying the city. So it's a wonderful thing. What's on the Christmas list this year, Mayor? What are you looking for? Big Christmas gift this year?
Well, Christmas gift is just spending time with my family and enjoying Okmulgee.
What a great answer. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much, sir, for being here with us tonight.
Thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Yes. There you go.
So symbolically, we're coming together here downtown Okmulgee, again, lighting up downtown, Okmulgee rising. You know, a rising tide raises all boats. If you're Stajati or Indian, that's all canoes. So let's go ahead and come together as one, and we're gonna do a countdown here, doing 5 to 1. So here we go, counting. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A Merry Christmas. Here we go, everybody. Round of applause. This will be our festive lighting here for the remainder of the December Christmas spirit.
Okay, that'll put a great big pretty Christmas bow on this Christmas edition of Native News Today. We want to thank all the great people that came out and made this such a big event. The lighting ceremony here at the Council House on the square in downtown Okmulgee. Lots of people to thank, all of those that took part in our show. Principal Chief George Tiger, of course Justin Giles, the Director of the Cultural Center and Archives for putting this great event on. City of Okmulgee Mayor Stephen Baldridge, also our royalty Shannon Barnett, Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, and Junior Miss Muscogee Creek Nation, Madeline Gouge. Lots of people joining me tonight. Of course, my number one helper right here. This is my oldest daughter, Peyton Salzman. And are you excited about tonight?
Oh, yes.
What about Christmas? Are you ready?
I'm excited.
Oh, I know you're excited. You've been pretty good this year, I think. Have you been good? I've been watching.
Probably.
Okay, all right. She's been good, I promise. She's a good girl, and she's going to have a great Christmas, just like I hope everybody else out there does. Muscogee Creek Nation, all of our Native News Today viewers, have a great holiday season. Thank you for joining us for tonight's special episode, and we'll see you next year.